Hello and welcome to this edition of Nerdy Thursday with me. Week's got 35. I'm going to be doing video game pickups for the month of August. Nothing too spectacular. I do got a couple that are uh, for my Dreamcast that were a little bit more of a banger situation, but mostly just kind of hitting some sales and uh, whenever GameStop had 4 for $40 under 20. They had like the under 10 one day. So I picked up some good stuff. And also, I went to a place called Lost Ark in Greensboro. They had a couple of Dreamcasts that I was looking for. It's a little store, but packed with a punch. Then I went to my local. It's like a secondhand store, McKay's here. There's one in Mebane, I believe that's how you say it, and one here in Winston Salem. So first there was some uh, Sega Genesis baseball games. I'm trying to pick up as many baseball games. On these, I try to find. See, this one's got. I didn't notice that paper loss till I got home. Still got the sticker on the back. I hate stickers. This one had more stickers on it and some discoloration. It had like a sticker from like where uh, I'm sure this was like for rental probably at one time. Had a rental sticker on the back that somebody tried to take off. And I'll work on that later. This one was a clean copy here. This is a Tengen RBI 3, Baseball 3. Uh, really happy to pick that up that clean. They had several copies. None of them were that clean. This one was like $10, I believe. It was a little bit more pricier. And this was World Series Baseball '98, which was like $4. The other one was like $3 or $4. The baseball games usually not too pricey unless it's on a console. It wasn't printed that much, or it was at the end of the run and it wasn't printed too much. That's basically, unless it's like one of the standout games that has some special features on it. Next, don't be. It's getting a sneak peek here. It's going to be the couple of Dreamcast games that I got from Lost Ark. They had some nice bangers, and I almost went ahead and picked up one, but I fought back temptation and bought two for still probably about a third of the price of that one. Camcom versus SNK. I'm not much on fighters, but I'll try these out. I've been trying to play as much as this Dreamcast as I can. I haven't played it in a while, but I need to get back to it. Now, this version of Miss Pac-Man I heard was excellent. Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness, and I heard this was a fun one. Uh, this they do like to sticker their stuff there. They put a sticker on the outside. Then they put a sticker on the inside, and then I think they put one on the back side, so that way they know which, uh, when they go to pull which one. See, it's got these little yellow stickers all over it. It drives me crazy. They know most people are collecting, not just to play. I mean, you still want them kind of nice. Next is going to be DES or DES. Phew, I was a little tired. DS. Yeah, I don't even have a 3DS. I mean, I bought a 3DS and haven't bought it. I bought one 3DS game when I bought the DS. I thought this just looked pretty cool. World Series Baseball 2009. That was for a baseball game. That was one of those $10 jobs. These I bought at a GameStop, and they were doing like 4 for 20 under 10. Iron Man 2, and these are complete. That's why I picked them up. And Mario and Sonic Olympic Winter Games. Trying when I like the handhelds, I'm trying to get as many of those at least in case as I can, because it's nothing that I'm really. I got the ones that I really want, but if I see something that got the case and manual and something I want to play, then I'll pick it up. Especially that cheap. I couldn't. I mean, I think I got 4 games for like $5 each that day, so I couldn't beat that. So that was a reason why. I can continue with my baseball theme. All Star Baseball 2005. I still don't know how I want to display all of those. I picked up one of these Remothered. I'm not much in this type of game, but these story-based games just got me. This is the Tormented Father. I have the other one as well, so play those. And then I got, which I already have on PlayStation, but I picked it up on Xbox, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I just picked. Luckily, baseball and Assassin's Creed are cheap. $3, $4, $5, and I'm good. Another Assassin's Creed Valhalla for the Xbox. And this one here, I picked up. I really like the cover. It's called Grid. I thought it looked pretty good at the. I just needed another one for the special at the GameStop, and I thought it looked pretty cool. Race circuit, but I can't find a lot on it. Even one of my spreadsheets didn't even have it on it, or 2 of them did, and I don't understand what was going on with that. If anybody knows more about that? No, here's another one that was kind of the same way. Command and Conquer Kane's Wrath 3. Just trying to get more and more into this type of game. Try it for that cheap. Need for Speed Shift. A lot of Xbox 360 games here. 2 Human. And these were all from GameStop. My goodness. Overlord. I got this one when it was 4 for 40, 4 for 40 under 20. So you pick 4 games under $20, you get them for 40. So we got every one of them I got was like $19.99. If I'm gonna get that deal, I'm gonna get the best deal I could possibly get. Streets of Rage 4. I've heard mixed things about this, but I love this type of game. So just mindless beat 'em up. Another game that I heard was really, really bad, but I thought I would just to see how bad it really is. Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo. Tales of Brasura. Again, I'm trying to get more into RPGs and things. I just got to find time to play right now. This one here, I just keep noticing it. And it was I think this was like under 10. So I picked it up. Heroes 88, if anybody knows anything about that. It just looked like pretty cool, like characters on the back. So I just thought that was pretty cool. And then a wrestling game I just didn't have. TK17, another one that was under $10. Just to get some games. I like the wrestling, little beat 'em up action. A couple of games left. Walking Dead Survival Instinct. Heard this was not a great game, but I love Walking Dead. I have the Telltale. I've only played one book of it. Really need to get into that. A lot of games I really need. But see, that's the one thing I have. I have a lot of games I haven't played, but all of them I want to play. That when people go, man, how do you pick which game? It's easy. I can just blindfold pick. I can do what RNG Gamer does, and I would be happy probably 99% of the time for what I have. I just broke 1,000 games, so I am very happy with what I have. And I'm probably going to very much slow down in all my purchasing habits right now. Just need to wind down for the second half for this last quarter and just kind of get my finances straight, buckle down for the winter, see what the future holds, and just get ready for 2026, man. I've had a great, if I don't buy another thing, 2025 has been outstanding for me. So can't complain. This game, I'm not a big Wii fan, but my last two games are Wii games. I did it purposely. They're baseball games. But the one thing with Wii is they took stuff and added to it and actually, in most cases, made them better. So this has over 20 mini games. Baseball Blast. Not like gotta play it next week type of deal, but if I put this in one day just to play some baseball on my Wii, I have it. And this other one is another like arcadey style game. They did it for football, basketball, I think even soccer. But this is Bigs for baseball. So they have different things that you can power ups and do all of that. So good additions. Nothing except for my Dreamcast games. I really did well with those, and I GameStop, people want to hate on them, but man, when they do those deals, you're better off being in there first during the week, so you got first pick on some of that stuff. But I can tell you right now, from what I've talked to, I live here in Winston, and I have 4. They used to have 5 GameStops in Winston-Salem. Now we have 4, and I've gotten to, you go in there and just be friendly and strike up conversation. I told one in another town, hey, I have a YouTube channel, and they told me straight up the things that that their stores are changing here very quickly, and they're going to be more into Pokemon and sports cards, and that's what they've been doing. They've been making room, and I think they're going to go more retro in the video games, because what's coming down the road is more digital, and they're getting prepared for it. I think they know they screwed themselves by taking out the retro a few years back, and I think now they're going to move forward and become more of a retro store. You're going to have figures and things like that. And one thing I've noticed here in the last month is people are getting rid of their pops. I think that's a dead thing now. I have quite a few, but they're place savers or some I'm going to keep. That I really like them. It's the only way you can get some stuff, like for especially your favorite like TV shows and stuff like that. But for stuff like Star Wars and Batman, I'd rather have figures than the pops. So the pops are kind of like placeholders for if I need that space. It was just so easy to get the pops, and I went down that rabbit hole a few years back, and kind of, I could have bought some today that I really, really like for the Batman 66, and they're having a buy 2 get 1 free. So again, and it was a secondhand store, so they had some very hard to find Chase pops. So you pay a little bit for two, but you can get a high end one for free. That was very tempting as a collector. That collector mentality kind of set in on me, but I was strong and just got some video games for like I think I spent $20 on three games I think in there. So very happy. They didn't have any. They don't get too much in the Dreamcast in there. They're very much shovel. That's a bigger shovelware store, hardware, and they do like the manga and other stuff. I really hope that store keeps going. 'Cause I just don't see. They closed down one. The same store had one in Greensboro where I go to Lost Ark. That one shut down, but there's a nice one in Charlotte, this huge mall down there in Concord. Just huge, very nice store there. I need to head that way. Next time down that way, I'll stop in there. But that mall's crazy packed all the time and huge. So that's my video game pickups for August. Next week, most likely, I'll come to you with everything else on my other nerdy stuff I picked up for the month. A lot of you know some books, and you probably can see some of my shoulder here. So until next time, like, share, tell a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and let me know about the games that you saw today and how you're feeling out, right now in the collecting world or just buying games. Are you going more digital or not? Let me know. Until next time, see you.